What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a Love and Marriage Huntsville extra, honey. We got Maurice and we got Kimmie, honey, okay? In the last Love and Marriage Huntsville episode that I saw, I guess Kimmie found some lumps in her breast, and she's now being tested for breast cancer. So we have not found out the results as of yet. But is anybody thinking about what Miss Robinson is thinking? And I'm thinking to myself, when it comes to Mr. Maurice Scott, why all of a sudden you being delicate with your wife? Why all of a sudden does it take a health scare for you to appreciate your wife? Okay, for you not to treat her like a damn slave. Okay, you should have been tender with her. You should have been caring. You should have been playing movie nights for you all to enjoy. Okay, like he had snacks and stuff ready. Oh yes, honey, we gonna get to it and break that scene all the way down, honey. But I'm just sick of these Scott men, honey. I am, honey. Miss Robinson is just sick of them. Just appreciate your woman, honey, when she's healthy. Don't be trying to run her damn health into the ground, okay, by asking for all of this meaningless ass sex, and you just need so much throughout the day. You need her to raise your son. Her son did, graduated college, then moved out. You trying to move your son right back up in your house, and now she got to look after him. Like, damn, like, give a nigga some notice, okay? Help a sister out. But no, honey, Maurice, just as stubborn as he want to be, just kept trying to run poor Kimmie into the ground, left her at the table. Y'all remember that one time when Zabe and Kiowa was coming in from out of town and Maurice had to work and he let Kimmie do his dirty work? Yeah, so, honey, it ain't nothing like a trip going back down memory lane. So without further ado, you guys, I'm going to play some of that audio, and Miss Robinson, honey, will be in and out with her commentary.
In front of me.
Why?
So I can have a good day.
You're so fun. You hungry?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm more interested in getting to this meeting. My ex-wife, Kiowa, and her husband, Zabe, are flying in for Monster's graduation. We're finally going to have both parents and both step-parents in the same room.
I really hope that we can all get on the same page, because that's what's best for Monster. This is really what that's about. It's about him.
And that can be tough because we all have different ideas about what's best. And that's the difficulty of co-parenting. I'm kind of excited about today's meeting.
What excites you?
What excites me is that she's actually bringing Zabe this time.
I agree 100%.
Right? This is now, to me, it's all everybody, together. Now we can finally, I believe, move forward. Like, I'm tired of having, like, little nagging issues or whatever hanging out there. Like, at the end of the day, I really want for us to
and it can be done. I don't like the concept that co-parenting has to be contentious.
Especially as the tensions have chilled between the U.S. and Russia.
You so silly. Who's the U.S.?
You. It's us. Kimmie and Kiowa haven't always seen eye to eye.
I've always felt like he's never really cared for me. In the beginning, things were sketchy. The way you met Maurice, we weren't divorced yet. We didn't date until y'all were wholly divorced.
We're working on our building blocks. Like you and Kiowa, you guys coming along, progressing. I helped foster that relationship and everything. How's the planning?
Did you?
I did.
What exactly did you do?
I encouraged it the whole time. Hey guys, you guys need to meet.
You really didn't foster the relationship between Kiowa and I. At the end of the day, you really just kind of wanted to give her what she wanted so you could get Monster.
Thank you.
Come on, Kimmie, honey, with the truth, honey. Okay, these men always trying to take the credit for everything. I feel just the brim, so I'm trying not to drop
It's okay. I like the brim. Perfect. Thank you so much.
And did you guys know what you wanted for food yet, by chance?
I would love steak Michigan.
Perfect.
What's your favorite?
I really like the shrimp and grits. I love the shrimp and grits.
I'm a shrimp and grit person, so I'm going to do that.
Perfect. I'll put that in for you guys.
Yeah, I thought we'd already be here. Maybe they're delayed. Got a meeting with the attorney.
Did you tell her you had to go back to work?
No. You kind of know where my heart's at, right?
I'm not speaking for you. Ever. No.
You don't have to speak for
I
me.
won't.
You can just talk about, like...
I'm not going to. Maurice already acts a lot as far as my parenting in this situation with his son.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Maurice will tell you that his priorities are square. And that is family over work. He needs to kind of work this out. He needs to see this. Maybe when he sees this, he'll see this. I guess we just need to reschedule.
You think?
Absolutely.
So
Now y'all hear that? Kimmie was trying to get up out of it, but no, he wants her to do his dirty work. Okay? When you are co-parenting with an ex and you're the man, I feel like you need to take the lead on that. You don't leave Kimmie at the table with your ex-wife and her husband. Like, who does that?
Not gonna meet
The whole conversation, you just said, I'm so glad Zayd can be here. And so now you're going to be the one not here.
Not
When
if
the
they
whole
get,
goal is all four of us.
if they get here shortly, then it won't be. Well, time is a ticking. I got 7 minutes. I have to make this meeting. We can't push it back.
So you're just going to leave me? Maurice leaves me to deal with Kyle and Zayd while he runs off to a meeting. Welcome to my world. It's typical Maurice. I'm clearly not the top priority because I'm always getting the leftovers. Literally.
Now, honey, let's listen to Maurice ask for more sex from his wife, okay? Like, the woman don't have enough on her plate, okay? Make it make sense.
It's not going to be all, happy-go-lucky. It's going to be about problems. Do you think that our relationship is good or bad right now?
I think our relationship could have some counseling.
So there is problems.
You think that there's no room for improvement?
I think that we're doing really good right now.
If I talk to somebody at a marriage conference, maybe they'll give me something that'll help. Do you think there's anything that I could improve on?
Do I think? Yes. Sex every day.
I think every day is excessive. And there should be a middle.
Why is
and
it
maybe
excessive?
a third person party would be able to say, Reese Scott, it's a little excessive. Your brother said it was excessive. And what's funny...
He's not in my marriage.
No, I
Weird.
understand, but what I'm saying is that it opens the door for conversation. Matter of fact, we were talking about that earlier with Tiffany, in regards to y'all smashing stuff. And Lewis feeling the same way. I feel like men just never get enough. Maurice, I feel like if we had sex every single day, you still would want more sex. You know why I feel like that?
What?
Because it happens now. We'll have sex at 6 o'clock and you're pulling my pants down at 10 o'clock and then get mad because I don't want to do it at 10 o'clock. It's never enough.
What day goes by and you're like, you know what? I just don't want to eat today.
You just want me to walk in the house and take off my clothes and get you some.
That's a quickie. Sometimes they can be a little more planned out, but sometimes they can be a little more robotic. I don't know. Just get to the end. This is what we can do, right? To make me more excited about this trip. Get me on excited.
You hear that? Everything is make me happier. Okay, very selfish.
Board. Maybe we can do a commitment to at least 2 times a day while we're there.
No, Maurice. That's not what we're committing
I
to.
could get really excited about that.
I'll commit to every day. I'm not committing to twice a day yet.
2 times. It's not going to be a selfish thing.
Girl, don't even commit to every day. That's too much.
I'm not only thinking about me on this trip.
That's okay.
I see you're one, and I'm going to raise you one.
I said no. I'm not
doing
doing
that. Why are you going to say no?
Because that's not what we're talking about, baby.
And she's not a slave.
You're the one that's going to mess up the trip.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you talking about everybody else and everybody else's problems, and you're the one with the bad attitude before we even leave.
We just discussed our problem. And
No,
you just
babe,
said that
you just created a problem.
You just said that you're not willing to do something that could actually make me happy.
Because there's no middle for you. There's not enough. We talked earlier, literally 5 minutes ago, we talked about, wow, I want to have sex every day. That's what we said 5 minutes ago. So I sit here and I say, okay, while we're gone, let's do it every day. Nope, that's not enough, Kimmie. It's never enough. So now it's 2 times. So now you got a bad attitude because I agreed to every day, but then not 2 times a day. It borders on the ridiculous, okay?
Don't worry. It's all good. I'm going because you want me to go.
You just turned this whole thing into a whole negative Nancy.
I'm actually negative Maurice.
Feels great right now.
Feels amazing. Can't be more excited to go.
Okay. Well, I'm happy for you.
Well, there we have it.
So I need you to finish packing.
Yeah, I'll get to it later on.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Y'all hear how he shut down because she didn't give him his way?
A lot of people feel like we've been together for 7 years, so what is there left to know? But we both want to make sure that we're going in eyes wide open.
Because you all are blending your families, and there was mention last time that we saw one another of your son being with you all full time. How does that incorporate into preparing for the life with one another? And
bringing Monster in, that's going to put some more things on her plate. But she's doing such a good job with everybody.
Did you hear the things on her?
You hear that shit? She's doing such a good job. She got her health. Okay, like, why does it take for somebody to damn near be on their deathbed? I'm not saying that that's where she's at, guys, but it's just really disheartening for me to see him be so supportive now because of this cancer scare. But it's like back then it was, well, let me put more on her plate. I need her to shuck and jive a little bit more to prove that she's down for me. Like, why is everything this slave mentality? Like, it's sickening. I don't understand it. It's toxic masculinity, honey, at its finest. And it's very first floor of him, okay? Very.
Plate?
Yeah, I'd throw that in there. She's really good at listening.
I am.
Well, Monster and him have a wonderful relationship that I love. However, his dad doesn't do a lot of participating. And so my concern is always, once he gets here, the more stuff I would have to do that he's not going to be able to do in the name of school or work or whatever the case may be.
You're like holding it down.
Yeah.
I do my best. Some days are better than others. And I guess for me, I'm older than Maurice.
Okay.
And so I feel like some of my life I didn't get to have.
Okay.
Because I was a single parent. I didn't get to do a lot of things. I chose to have the responsibility of raising my son because I chose to get pregnant. As a single parent, I don't get to party. I don't get to hang out. I get to go to work, provide for my son, get my son, and bring my ass home. And so that's what I did. I always tell him, like, Jalen's going to college, and, your 40s is supposed to be like when you have fun and you getting your groove back, and we can't do anything because he always has school. Like, you want to go? No, babe, I got to go to school. You want to go? No, babe, I got to go to school. Then why'd you have to go to school now? Like, Jalen just left. Monster comes. I keep going from take care of.
And let's not forget, after she married him, she had to wait, a few years to go on a honeymoon? Okay, like, make it make sense.
Just keep missing the mile markers. Okay. All those little corners, I just keep missing those corners.
I didn't know you were this emotional.
Well, because when I had Jalen, I didn't go out. I didn't do stuff. It just feels like I've missed my life. Just missed the part where people are on Facebook saying I'm in Paris or, we went to Hawaii this summer. And
you're not selfish for wanting to be able to live your life. It's okay. There's going to have to be a more concrete plan of who is going to be responsible for what and when.
And what I suggest for Kimmie is to just go travel without your man. Don't even tell his ass about the damn trip. Jalen is grown now. Is Monster with them full time? I know we don't even see him on the show, you guys, so I don't really think he's living with them. Put it in the comments if you have that information, but I feel as women, we have to do a better job of just taking care of ourselves because, if we leave it up to men like Maurice, honey, we ain't gonna never hurry up and get to the good part. Okay, that's old shameless plug for my book, honey. That's on Amazon. Yes, hurry up and get to the good part.
I didn't know that, she's close to the edge right now.
I'm not close to the edge.
Well, you were crying and stuff. I'm like, well.
Goddamn, she can't cry or have emotions or damn. Oh, child.
It's hard to know when I'm putting too much on her because she makes juggling everything look so easy. But from now on, I'm going to pay closer attention.
Shit, I would have been ran up your damn credit card bill. Okay, these niggas just be asking for bills, honey. All right, Kimmie, you being too nice, girl.
As you guys start, painting that really clear picture of all the stuff that I'm going to have to do, I'm going to reorganize some things I'll delegate to. Without your help, I probably would have never got that, Doc. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, babe.
Thank you, babe, my ass. Okay. But anyways, honey, let's play the clip of Maurice acting like a loving and supportive husband, honey, now that he know that Kimmie is sick. Mm-hmm.
Hot dogs like we're going to the game, but we're going to watch comedy.
We're going to watch comedy?
Yes. Do you want more alcohol or less?
I need more.
More? That's why I poured you up.
I need more. This is tasty.
It is? Okay, I thought I had too much alcohol in it. It's good?
It's a lot.
All right. It's been a really tough week for Kimmie, and our theater room is finished. So I wanted to set up a movie night. Watch a little bit of comedy, let her lower her stress, and hopefully I can get her spirits back up. Get her laughing a little bit. So, the guys, we hooped. We did all right. Courtney can play. If he shoots, he's going to bury you.
Was he chatty or talky?
He is laid back, but he's almost that lull you to sleep, laid back kind of guy.
It's been a long week for me. I had a hard time. I've had to be strong, for my family, for Jalen, for everybody.
Being strong is good. But if you're not strong, it's okay too.
On June 14th, I found a lump in my breast. And so I called the doctor's office in the morning to get a mammogram. And because I am a nurse, I thought about it and I was like, let me just keep checking just in case. And in the process, I found another lump. And so that's the part that actually made me a little bit more worried. A lump in your breast is classic signs of cancer. A lump in your lymph node on top of the lump in your breast. A double whammy. A double whammy. Originally, I really kind of wanted to shy away from continuing filming. And it took me a minute to come to a place that was why not? And hopefully this journey that I'm about to face is gonna help somebody else. Everything I've done, my goal is always to help one person. And if my journey can help one person, then I'm willing to take that journey. All we can do is wait for the test.
How long do they say it takes for it to come back?
It can be as quick as 72 hours. But I'm really trying not to think that it's the worst before I actually know what it is.
This time is really, really hard. It's hard on me. It's hard on Kimmie. It's hard on the family. You know, we just got a chance to see our mortality flash before our eyes, and it's completely unexpected. Going through what we're going through, just trying to, get it figured out. I don't think that just you being strong for you is it. Like, I need to be there for you. Like, I felt like when
you should have been there for her. Where you been at, nigga? Okay, like, you guys, it shouldn't have took all of this. And I'm not saying that Maurice is the worst husband in the world, but it's just like, why did it take this for you to, reduce your wife's stress? Why did it take this for you to, just be around the house, listening to her, spending time with her, treating her with, tender love and care, honey? Why did it take all of this? Why do it take you black men all of this? A lot of y'all are, a lot like Maurice with your character. Y'all put more and more shit on our plates. And then got the audacity to say that, the women of today, they too masculine. You make women masculine when you put too much shit on their plates. Okay, make it make sense. And Kimmie, for the most part, seems to be a nice person. Okay, I don't agree with all that running back and forth and, telling Tisha all the male's business. I don't agree with that, but for the most part, Kimmie is pretty fair, on the show. So it's like, why would you do her like that?
No, I'm good. I just want to go see. I understand that, like, you like your own peace, you like your own place.
I just don't want to fall apart.
She's scared.
Like, there's like two ends of the spectrum.
Right.
And I don't want you to, think the worst. I don't want you to be sad. I don't want you to think the worst. I don't want Jalen to think the worst. I don't want my mom to think the worst. Because I haven't had the biopsy yet.
Regardless, whether you're trying to be strong or if you fall apart, it doesn't matter.
I know.
I'm saying that we're going to face whatever comes, and we're going to deal with it. But ultimately, like right now, I'm saying, like, everybody that cares about you, everybody that loves you, everybody that's around you, everybody that supports you, they should be on the page of like, nah, man, get on your knees and pray. Because this is the stuff that, like, we can't deal with on our own. We need some divine intervention.
I don't want to shut my friends out. But I don't want to cry every day talking about it. The love that they would want to share, the compassion, the prayers, would be overwhelming to the point where it makes me sad while I'm waiting. It could be not a big thing. You know what I'm saying? And so I think it's a mind game for me that if I don't act like it's a big thing, it's a possibility it might not be a big thing. It's a possibility it might not be a big thing.
And he was crying with her, guys.
This right here is probably the hardest thing I've ever experienced in my life. And I don't even know if it's real yet. I'm scared to death. And this waiting period, it seems like it's like the days or months. Right now, all my help comes from God. You know, my prayers are that I'm saying the right things, that I'm doing the right things. Yeah, I'm going to be right beside my wife through whatever comes. You know, whether it's good or it's bad, to death do us part.
I do think we need to talk about making plans. We need to make provisions. Like, we don't have a living will. You know what I'm saying? And we probably need to think about it. It puts things in perspective as far as some things that I think we need to get off of our checklist. I know this isn't like technically what you signed up for.
What do you mean technically?
A life-changing experience.
Girl, don't nobody sign up for that. It comes with it. And if he agreed to be your husband, then this is what he needs to do. He doesn't have the right to just sit up, and like a general and just have a whole bunch of tasks he wants you to complete. He's not here for that. He's here for these type of moments. But you guys, when you are married and you have a marriage like theirs, you kind of have a little bit of a slave mentality. Like you are to do everything on your own. I mean, we kind of hear it, with Marceau and Tisha. Their marriage ain't as bad as Marceau and Tisha's, but, it was definitely headed in that direction, right?
In your marriage.
I signed up for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Everything. I'm going to be right here the whole time. All the ideas and stuff that we had planned and everything else, that doesn't matter without you. The most important thing right now is making sure that you're good.
Everything's going to be okay. Like, everything's going to be okay.
God takes care of you.
Yes.
He does.
I'm God's girl.
Mm-hmm. We're good. We're gonna go through the test. All right. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through the test, find out what it is, and then we'll go from there. The whole time while you're dealing with it, I want to deal with it with you, whatever it is.
I know. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Can I watch a movie now?
All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about that, honey. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.